third down with their offense and your defense?
You know, they were in third and short, third and manageable, probably maybe a little bit better than us. And those, they got to put tape on it, give you good answers on that.
How frustrating was that being on the sideline? You just felt like one after another converting, and obviously holding on to the ball for.
Yeah. You know, how the game unfolded, they just played their game better than we played our game. I mean, they hold the ball, grind up time, try to limit your possessions, and they did exactly that. You know, if you don't tackle well, and, you know, that's a recipe for disaster. We didn't tackle well enough, and, you know, our coverage is not like it normally is. They just played the game better than we did.
Even with that, coach, you got the ball back with a chance to tie and everything, and you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I always feel like that.
Yeah.
You're never out of it. You know, then you get a holding penalty, and, you know, those kind of things. You play like this, you know, a team like this, and you get those false starts, a holding penalty. I mean, we had a bunch of those, and it's, you know, sometimes you're trying too hard. You know, on defense, we have a face mask, we have, you know, stop for okay, and then they tack it on. But they just kind of had us on our heels, and. You know, like I said, they played their game better than we played ours for sure. We really wanted to come out and start fast. We have not started.
Which you did.
And we have not started at all fast on the road on offense. And so we did that, and then we went stagnant for 2 quarters again and didn't do much.
But you had those 5 scripted plays or whatever it was, and you had it on your heels. I mean, you were running one play after another. They couldn't even get in position.
Yeah, we had a little tempo going that helped us, and you know, I don't have all the answers right now, so we're going to watch the tape. You know, it started well, and then we kind of went dry. We had no explosives, you know. And the third downs, the explosives and third downs were always big things that showed up. And they did a nice job of converting third downs, and we did not, for sure.
The fourth down?
The fourth down, too.
Yeah.
The fourth down you did get, how much impact did that have on the game?
I think that was a big play. You know, it's never one play that's going to, you know, especially that early in the game, but that was a huge play. I mean, who knows what we do from there? You know, maybe we still don't score. I don't know, but it's frustrating when you've got 4th and 1.5 yards and you're trying to run a, you know, kind of bread and butter play, and we don't get it.
Both opportunities for Stanford were really instrumental in this game, especially on defense. Did that guy surprise you, Bobby? Number 20, because that's the best game.
Yeah. I thought he's a good player. We watch all the tape, and I thought he's, you know, very good. And certainly everyone knows about Bryce. But I think both those guys are very good players.
Chris, in a situation like this, where of course everybody talks about the playoff and whatnot, and there's never been 2 loss team that makes it. What do you and your staff say to your guys about not letting this be a letdown, and that there's still something to play for?
Well, we never talk about playoffs ever. So that's not even a discussion. We just play. We got 2 more games, and we're focused on the next one. And so, you know, 2 good teams coming, and we'll see what happens. You know, after this next week, it's just about 1 week, and if we start looking about championships and all that, your focus isn't right. And if guys are doing that, that's what happens. There's too much good football to be left to play. There's too many good teams in this conference.
The defense hasn't been hit like that.
Yeah.
In the mouth like that. How do you expect them to respond?
Yeah.
What's the challenge for them to get
Yeah,
back?
I expect them to respond. You know, I mean, this is a different style of offense, very power run, and one of the better players in the country running the ball. And he showed up tonight, did a nice job, and you know, they threw the ball real effectively too. You know, you know, not as tight as coverage. And sometimes we had tight coverage, and Costello had some nice balls, put them right on their numbers, and made plays. You know, it's just a combination. They just, you know, they played better than we did. You know, we didn't get anything done on special teams. They did. They tackled better than us. And, you know, the third down explosive thing was.
You had 2 targeting calls waved off. You had
Yeah.
a face mask waved on. Was there just a weird vibe at times out there?
Well, like I say, you know, sometimes those face masks and guys are trying so hard, those things happen. You know, I don't know about the targeting. I mean, I know everybody's real sensitive about that, so you're gonna get flags, and then they look at it and, you know, try to make the right call.
Coach, you know, Jake Browning brings around a lot back there, but I mean, he really cost himself big time. He got nailed for eking, almost had a safety.
Yeah. it's almost equivalent to a turnover, you know?
Yeah, it was.
So-
I mean, do you encourage him to do that, or is that's just his natural style, or?
We don't
because he's a good
encourage him to
scrambler?
take an 18-yard sack.
I don't mean that. I mean, he's a good scrambler, but, I mean, he was just running backwards. He kept going, he kept zigzagging backwards and backwards. He must have known at some point that he could have thrown the ball away.
You'd think, you know, easy for you and I to sit there.
I know. I'm asking the question. Coach.
Yeah, and I'm telling you the answer. I mean, he'll say the same thing, should have thrown away. It's been a lot of plays this year, you know, running around, making plays.
Yeah.
Every now and again you get caught, you know. If you had to do it over 100 times, you gotta throw that ball away.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
I mean, like I said, after the ASC game, we find out who can rally and who's going to turn over and die, and who's going to, come back fighting harder. We like to say we're a team that bounces back harder, but we'll see. Enough talking about it, I got to be about it. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody wants to take a dump on the Pac-12, but there's obviously that anybody can beat anybody, and that's kind of how it is here. And you go to away games, you better be ready to go.
As a defense, you just kind of evaluate who we are. Now it's time to go back to Seattle. We're going to be back in there tomorrow, and we're going to be grinding. That's just what we do. We don't know how to do it any other way. So, it's just making us work harder. You can't take back what happened tonight. But they definitely got the better of us tonight. So basically, they drew up, plays for. They knew exactly what defense we were in. And they just knew exactly where to go with the ball, make quick decisions, and they just converted. Ultimately, that's a goal for every team. But we understand, even if we did win out, it's a possibility that we wasn't going to be picked for the playoff. The only thing that's promised is the game. Going to this game, that's the only thing we knew was beating Stanford. We can't think about what's going to happen 3 weeks down the line. Maybe some things happen and 2 wins, maybe, I don't know. I don't get to make those decisions. Me as a player, I just get to play. And me as my team, all we do is get to play. So our job is just to play. We can't worry about the college playoffs. We got to worry about Utah.